Good morning, Porsche. Good morning, Charles. Good morning to you guys. Come on in. I know it has been a while since you guys have seen me. Hello, 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 everybody. Hopefully, the sound is good. I hope you guys can hear me. Okay, time now is 8:11 a.m. Eastern where I am on this beautiful Sunday morning, August 3rd, 2025. Okay, so this is going to be a general reading for the sign of Virgo, Virgo placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, wherever you may have Virgo placements at in your birth chart, please take what resonate, leave the rest. Do not false it, okay? If it's your first time here, please feel free to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when I am going live. I miss you guys. How are you, Reserve Earth? I see somebody else came in here too. Do we have somebody else? All right. Okay, well, thank you for letting me know you can hear me. I appreciate that. Cross watchers, you guys are welcome to join us. I know I have been away. It feels like forever, right? It has been, I want to say, 10 days since the last time I did a reading, you guys. Can you believe that? Yeah. Saluna said, "Good morning. I thought you blocked me. No, baby. I've been going for 10 days, honey. I've been going for 10 days. And the reason why I've been gone for so long, Virgos, is because you guys know that back early June 1st, I underwent a procedure where I underwent surgery. The doctors had placed me on bed rest for 2 months to heal and recover. And so now the 2 months is up and I had to report back to work. So all last week, I'm officially back on the job. I've been back to work now a full week. You guys already know how I get down, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm back on my 12-hour shift, 5 nights a week, graveyard third shift. So I'm going from home, you know what I'm saying? And so when I got home Friday morning, I had some, work to do around the crib, a little bit of remodeling. And yeah, I had to get me some rest, So I had to get some rest after everything Friday, Saturday, kind of slipping yesterday. And so I was like, well, let me get up this morning. Let me pull some cards. Let me feel the energy because it's been a while since I've last been here. And so now here we are. Yeah, so working hard as always, you guys. Working hard as always. It's good to see you guys. It really is good to see you guys. So, Virgo, okay? The energy that I am getting here for mid August when it comes to you guys, um, it's like you guys have done a lot of growing, healing, recovering, working on yourself. After going through some real, past painful lessons when dealing with trials and tribulations and hurt ups and downs. We all have been there, done that, and did that. And so I really feel as though Virgos, you guys have really done a lot of footwork when it comes to healing in this situation. And so some of you could be, in faced with having to make some sort of difficult decision when it comes to regarding love and relationships. For the most part, some of you are kind of tired of dealing with the old. It's like same song, same dance. I feel like some of you have given somebody a chance to prove themselves. Some of you have taken somebody back to try to give them the benefit of the doubt, breaker to makeup. And this could have been a repeated pattern and cycle for some of you where, you took this person back, once, twice, three times, and this person hasn't changed. And so now some of you are ready to like throw in the towel and be like, you know what, I just can't deal with this no more. I'm just kind of ready to like cut the cord, you know what I'm saying? And like really just let this go because it's not benefiting, it's not healthy, it's draining emotionally and mentally. And it's really weighing on my conscience. For some of you, you're like, I need room, I need space, I need time to breathe, and I need time to like really work on me and like really gain that clarity back. And I feel like some of you are really trying to seek out a more positive avenue when it comes to dealing with somebody, okay? Because the first message that I am getting here, okay, in this particular reading, and do feel free to share the channel as well, you guys. Share the channel, bring some other Virgos in here, let them know that we are live, okay? So let me see real quick. How do we share this? Let's let the people know that we are live real quick on Facebook. Let's let people know we're here. Give me a second. All right, guys, I'm just letting people know that we are now live. Okay. All right, on YouTube. Okay, let's let a few people know. All right. There that goes. So hopefully the people will be able to get that. You said it's been a while since I heard a reading from you. I was just thinking about you the other day. God bless. Well, thank you, Move. I appreciate it. Yeah, yeah. You guys know that I underwent surgery, and so I was on bed rest for a couple of months. And so I'm officially back at work. I reported back to work as of a week ago. And so, I work 12-hour shifts, 5 nights a week. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why you guys haven't heard from me. It's been 10 days since I last did a reading. And so I was like, I go with the flow. You guys know I move how spirit needs to move me. Sometimes I need to recharge the battery, regroup, and do some spiritual cleansing for myself because if I'm not spiritually cleansing and I really got to connect with spirit and I really got to receive that download and that spirit message that needs to be given in order for me to even come in here. I just don't come in here and throw cards out. I have to really connect with spirit for real, for real. And so I really feel as though the time is now. Now I'm ready to start doing some things. I've been trying to get everything back in alignment, Virgo. And so some of you guys could definitely be doing that. You guys can really be strongly, truly trying to work on yourselves. You're seeking balance. You're really trying to spiritually get yourself back in alignment. And I'm feeling pulled. I felt pulled like, okay, spirit was telling me, Tracy, get up, do your spiritual work, get back into it, get back up. This is what it is. This is where you need to be. And so, I felt called. I felt pulled to come to the altar and work on some things. Good morning, Cornelius. How have you been? Welcome to the chats. And so, like I was saying, Virgo, in this here particular reading, um, for some of you, right, you could be going through a situation where you're ready to walk away. You're like, okay, I've given this, I've given it a chance. I gave this person an opportunity to get themselves together, and it's a bit much. They still haven't changed, and in the process, you are constantly trying to grow. You're growing, you're learning, you're healing. You're really taking some time to really think. Like what is going to benefit you in the long run. Okay, and so what I'm getting here, Virgo, is that some of you dealt with somebody here, strong Gemini, Pisces, Capricorn energy. Okay, now some of you can have Leo placements as well as Taurus placements. Okay, so some of you have a Leo in your birth chart, and some of you have Taurus in your birth chart as well as Libra. Okay, so some of you guys can definitely have strong Taurus, Libra, Leo placements, okay? Or you could be dealing with a Taurus, Libra, um, well, boy, what I say, Leo, but I really feel strongly that from the way I'm seeing this here, Virgo, is giving me that you guys have Taurus, Libra, and Leo placements. Okay, so if you have so for my Virgos that's coming in now, if you guys have Leo, Taurus, and Libra placements, okay, then this reading will definitely resonate for you. Okay, and for those of you that are dealing with a Gemini, Pisces, and Capricorn, this reading will also resonate with you as well. Okay. Thank you, Charles. Yes, it feels good to be back. Okay. And so the message that I'm getting here in this situation for my Virgos this morning is that it's like you dealt with somebody where there was a third party in the mix for sure. Okay. But for some reason, when it comes to you dealing with this here, and like I said, some of you may even have Gemini placements, okay? Either you're dealing with a Gemini, you can have Gemini placements, okay? Because when it comes to this lovers card, it is definitely given, okay, um, having to make some sort of decision when it comes to choosing, where somebody is definitely feeling this hangman energy right behind this here lovers card. Okay, when it comes to having a hard time letting go of a situation, somebody is feeling as though they have to sacrifice everything, or they may have to sacrifice everything, afraid of losing something, or they could be on the verge of losing something, because the devil card is coming in right behind this hangman energy. Okay, and this devil card is only giving me sexual attachments. Okay, this is somebody who can have multiple addictions. Okay, this is somebody who's really just stuck on being set in their ways. Okay, and I even feel like Virgo, for some of you, you can. This is definitely giving past person. Okay, again, this is somebody who I'm getting the energy of whoever you dealt with. This is giving me that this person really didn't put in, put toward, or make a effort. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is somebody who was given lazy. You understand? I'm getting lazy. This person didn't really want to do the footwork. They didn't want to put forth the action or the effort to really make this thing work between the two of you. If you hear the police sirens and fire department, I apologize. Early in the morning, this Sunday morning, I don't know what's going on out there, but Cyrus is out there, y'all. Okay, hopefully they'll get on by, right? But yeah, Virgo, I'm getting that this was a sexual, connection. Okay, for some of you dealing with a Capricorn, all right, this could be somebody who likes to drink or whatever. And for some of you, I also feel like you may need to be careful, because if, let's say, because I'm definitely seeing here, Virgo, where there was a third party attachment somewhere. I don't quite understand where the third party coming in, but there was definitely a third party. Okay, um, that Three of Swords, and with the Four of Cups coming right behind it, that Four of Cups with the Five of Cups, somebody really, really is really weighing down, doing a whole lot of heavy, contemplating and meditating, can't seem to get you off their mind with the Five of Cups. Having issues when it comes to some sort of major disappointment, where somebody is feeling rejected and abandoned and feeling all alone, left out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. Okay, and so I feel this is somebody who feels left out in the cold by you. Like they feel as though you turned your back or you broke up with them, whatever. And so it's like now this person is coming in here with this, having a hard time letting go, the Eight of Swords, feeling as though they got their hands tied, stuck in the situation with the Nine of Wands, feeling overwhelmed and stressed out, carrying some sort of heavy burden with the Ten of Wands here. Okay. And it's like, and this is definitely a lover. And the reason why I say pass is because, again, that Six of Cups is here. Okay. It's giving strong pass energy. All right. I am seeing some sort of conflict. Okay, again with the Three of Swords, the Five of Wands here. Okay, so it's definitely given. There seems to be some conflict, some sort of competition. Somebody views the situation as competition. Okay, um, feeling as though they have to compete, but there's a lot of tense. Yeah, a lot of conflict, a lot of tension in the air, and it's wild because while you're dealing with this here uh past person, like I said, is given where you was kind of forced to kind of have to, throw your hands up and, like, you know what I'm saying, like what, you know what I'm saying, like I don't know what more do you want me to do, like even the intimacy is not good no more, so it's like it's not a turn on. It's like everything about this person is a turn off, you know what I'm saying. It's like this person is not giving you what it is you deserve because you now know your worth, you know what I'm saying? And you now are seeking value and respect. So it's just something about this person where it's gotten old now, it's gotten kind of still. You're not satisfied because it is still an empty void. You're not being fulfilled where it is you really need to be fulfilled spiritually in order for you to financially feel successful. So I feel as though now, Virgo, you are really trying to focus on financial status when it comes to keeping your head above the water and trying to maintain stability while being self-sufficient and independent. This person is more like a distraction, you know what I'm saying, like dead weight pulling you down, and you are trying to get up, and it's like you are wanting to go forward, but this person is like they drain it because they're pulling on your coattail, and you're like, oh my god, for some of you this, okay? And you're listening to your intuition because you're coming in with the Queen of Cups, okay? With the Strength card, okay? The Queen of Cups. You're listening to your. I apologize for that, you guys. I'm gonna let that be. I don't know, but but I'm saying like the Queen of Cups. You come in here, listen to your intuition, okay? With the Strength card, okay? You're focusing on your confidence. It seems to be really doing well. Okay, you're raising your self-esteem back up. All right. Now, for some of you Virgos, heavy emphasis on the water sign with fire placements. Okay, some of you got a page of cups. There could be some sort of unexpected surprise news coming in from a water sign who wants to come in and make you some sort of offer. Somebody, a water sign, page of cups, two of cups, wanting to come in and right there wrong, wanting to make amends. They view the two of you as being compatible. This person also has Leo placements as well, even though they're coming in with water. They have this fire in them. Okay, with the two of wands, it's like this person wants to make, or it's like when it comes to making future plans. Okay, this person is hoping to create and make some sort of future plans with you. Okay, this could be a whole nother person because I feel like this is a different energy from this here energy that you're trying to walk away from. Okay, some of you got a still stagnant situation, past person who you're trying to get away from, who you view as being toxic. Okay, where you just can't take it no more. You just want the person to leave you the hell alone. But then some of you also have another energy that's coming in. Okay, like I said, water fire placements. Okay, water sign with Leo placements. Okay, this person is seeking some sort of longevity commitment with you. Okay, like wanting to come in and make you some sort of proposal. Okay, wanting to have a true commitment with you. All right, something with the Fool card. Somebody's wanting to come in and take this here leap of faith. Okay, but now the thing that's crazy about this is that I don't see this as a new person. This is like giving me another past person with Six of Cups. Okay, again, wanting to come in and thinking about the old times, and got this little offer coming in with like a small token of appreciation. Somebody views you as a wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. Okay, so again, heavy emphasis on that water fire, okay? Because Leo is here. So you have Leo placements, but then you can also be dealing with somebody who has Leo placements or either of these placements, okay? Because like I said, when it comes to the hyphen card, okay, coming in with this here King of Wands and the Justice card, okay? So when I see the hyphen card coming in with the King of Wands with the Justice card, okay, that is really giving me that Virgo, you are really wanting to focus on doing things in a more spiritual, traditional manner, that you are really focused on your priorities when it comes to your vision, okay? When it comes to keeping your eye on a bigger prize, when it comes to you putting forth that action, when it comes to toward leadership and direction with the justice card, trying to get back in alignment, seeking balance because you're focused on your ace of pentacles when it comes to your money and your wealth abundance when it comes to the king of pentacles. And so the high priestess is here letting you know to use the wisdom and intellect when it comes to this here situation, and pay attention to the red flags, because you do seem to have some sort of conflict around you again when it comes to the five of wands. Okay. Like I said, shout out to everybody who's coming in. Okay. Let me see who else is here. Let's see who else is here this morning. Who we got? Let's see. Virgos, let's let the people know, okay, that we are here real quick again. Okay, for those people who are coming in, let's let the people know that we are here. All right. Okay. Like I said, all right, so let's see here. Let's see what else wants to come out, because you guys know I'm going to give you a bonus extended reading as well. Who just came in? Good morning, Edwin. How are you? Welcome to the chats. Let's see. Okay, Virgo. Yeah, it's ending. Okay, the death card. Okay, the death card came out. Okay, like I said, High Priestess death card. Okay, yeah, you're ending something. All right, with the Eight of Wands. Okay, uh, finally having the freedom to move forward. Okay, definitely, and somebody could be wanting to rush in. Somebody could be wanting to rush in toward with you, because they realize you're moving forward. Because again, with the Six of Swords, okay, you're leaving this toxic situation behind. I don't know if you can see that, but you're leaving a toxic situation behind. Okay, no doubt about it. Some of you are definitely like, you're like, enough is enough. But you got somebody trying to rush in with an active impulse with the Knight of Swords in reverse. Somebody's trying to come in and stop you, or in a harsh way. They're not thinking. And this can also be somebody jealous because they feel as though, or they see you moving on with somebody new. And that too could be a reason why this person is kind of wanting to put up some static, you know? Let's see, Virgo. So Scorpio, Capricorn, Gemini, Pisces, Libra, Taurus, Leo, all that is here. Okay, so you can have that in your birth chart. You could be dealing with somebody who carries those placements. Okay, let me see what else wants to come out. Okay, I think I'm gonna get another deck just so. Uh, Let me see what else wants to come out, y'all. I'm gonna pick up another deck real quick. Okay, I kind of want to see something. All right, so just bear with me for a second here. But if it resonates, feel free to get in the comment section if you feel like this resonates and you feel like this is your story. Then definitely let me know, because that is what I am getting here. These downloads is coming in. Some of you could be having vivid dreams at this time too as well. So kind of pay attention to your dreams, your downloads, because some of you could be having dreams, okay, not understanding those dreams. Uh, let's see what else wants to come out for mid-August for my Virgos. Today is August 3rd. Happy birthday to all the Leos that celebrating. Virgos, you are right around the corner, aren't we, Virgos? We have about what Virgo season starts, I want to say when August 22nd, August 23rd is when August season begins. Who knows what day August Virgo season begin? Is it August 22nd, August 23rd? I think it's like August 22nd, August 23rd is when Virgo season begins, right? And so, you guys, we have about another, what, 20 more days to go. All right. So, Leo better go ahead on and do it up. All right, Leo, you guys have, you know, maybe 3 weeks, Leo, something like that, and then it's gonna be Virgo's turn. All right, so Virgos will be coming up. We right, we coming in, Virgo. We in August. We are in August, and I'm right there in the beginning of Virgo season. So I'm like a Virgo Leo cuss. you know so let's see what we got. Let's see what Spirit wants to show. Anything else Spirit wants my Virgo to know about this here situation. There's too many cards, but again, a 9 of Swords, 6 of Swords again. Wow. So, like I said, you're leaving the situation behind. Somebody's suffering a whole lot of anxiety here, but you're overcoming these obstacles, okay? This, these challenges. Because you're like focused very hard when it comes to being on the right path in the right direction. But you're really, you're trying to focus on your goals. Like you got positive things on the brain right now, and you're really trying to put yourself forward. And this is not a time for distractions. And so it's like, yeah, you could be nice when it comes to letting somebody down, gentle, because you don't want to like hurt their feelings or whatever. But at the same time, it's like needing to cut the cord, needing to be direct, and just let the person know, like, look, Taurus came back out again. 10 of Wands came back out again. I can't make this shit up, okay? So yeah, just like I said, let's see. I don't know where this light is coming in at, but I know I need some light. My damn other thing, it kind of, I don't know, need some light. Because the hyphen card show back up in your reading again, Virgo. The Taurus is here, okay? So when it comes to seeking answers from a higher source and paying close attention to the lessons that's being taught and doing things in the more spiritual traditional manner, okay? And yeah, it's like that's here. That's definitely here. Can't make it up. But again, a 9 of Swords with the 10 of Wands. So yeah, somebody's definitely stressed and overwhelmed and carrying some sort of a burden. Okay, and that can be whoever it was you was dealing with. All right, because with the 6 of Swords, somebody is definitely leaving a toxic situation behind. All right, and so yeah, it's like needing to focus on spiritual value when it comes to doing things. Yeah. Some of you need your own space, okay? Some of you definitely need your own space right now. Because I feel like there's something clouding somebody's judgment. There seems to be some sort of clouded judgment coming in, okay? You're speaking of judgment. Damn, I can't make it up. The judgment card just showed up. All right, the judgment card just showed up. So definitely going through some sort of spiritual transformation, a wake up call. All right, there go that tower. So definitely be careful, okay? Because that tower is definitely there. So when it comes to things, some sort of unexpected, unabruptive interruption. Again, like I said, distractions when unstable foundation where the foundation where you are may not be as sturdy as what you thought, or the situation between you and this person is not 100% solid. You know what I'm saying? It's not standing on a strong, firm foundation. It's like the foundation is crumbling. Okay, it's falling apart. Okay, situation that got old, mildew. It's time for a change. Okay. Yeah, so some of you are definitely focused on your sun card, and again, like I said, Virgo, I can't make it up. The Five of Cups is given somebody is going through this here major disappointment. Okay, it's almost like somebody is feeling hurt. They're feeling left out in the cold. That keeps coming out. But the Two of Cups, somebody wants to come in here and right their wrong and make amends with you because they view the two of you as being compatible. Okay. Somebody's the Fool card showing up, Virgo. Somebody is wanting to take this leap of faith forward. Okay. The Queen of Swords, you are setting strong boundaries. Okay. You're setting strong boundaries. All right. The Nine of Wands, somebody is feeling really overwhelmed and stressed out with the situation. Um, Somebody could be having a hard time. You understand what I'm saying? Where somebody is needing to let go of a toxic situation in order to move forward. All right. Whether this is love, I don't know, work, career status. Somebody could be feeling overwhelmed, stressed out, dealing with a dead end job. Or somebody could be feeling overwhelmed, stressed out, dealing with a dead ass relationship. Take it how it resonates. Let's see. I know it's been a minute since I've been here, you know. So I'll try to come in and give you, we'll try to come back and give a couple of readings today. I'll try to come in here and get a couple of readings in, as I can. Um, I know I've been seeing a lot of people really trying to learn more about Reiki practice and crystal healing. And like I shared on Facebook, that's what I specialize in when it comes to Reiki healing and when it comes to working with crystals and oils and incense and candles. You guys know that's my thing. You know what I'm saying? Herbs and all that. Um, Now is definitely the time, Virgo. Like for some of you that's going to be traveling and getting ready to start planning these trips, Virgo, because I see you guys. Some of you are definitely going to definitely. I feel like somebody here is definitely saying, okay, the time has come for you to kind of plan some sort of trip for yourself, maybe a little mini me uh, getaway or plan a move. Now, with that, what I would say, Virgo, is definitely learn. Some of you are needing to learn how to create a protection travel kit. Okay, you're needing to learn how to really get involved with spiritually cleansing yourself when it comes to protecting yourself and carrying spiritual tools with you when you travel. When you leave home, you are needing to carry a to go altar. Okay. Now, some of you may not be familiar with what a to go altar is. If not, feel free to book a private reading and I will help guide you through that. Okay. For those of you that wish to want to learn how to create a to go altar when it comes to a travel protection kit. Okay. The temperance card is here. All right. So definitely needing to seek patience at this time when it comes to moving in moderation. All right. With that red robin bird right there, Virgo. Yeah. So some of you could be seeing red birds. So that too can be a sign for you to let you know that, yeah, newness is right ahead of you. Okay. Um, Moving in moderation for sure. Okay, the Seven of Wands, yeah, protecting your valuables, got your guard up, your wall is up. Okay, you're protecting your heart. You're not trying to repeat any old stagnant patterns, but somebody from the past wants to keep you in bondage. You know what I'm saying? It's like this is somebody who you probably haven't dealt with like 5 or 10 years, but this person is still the same person, but you're not. You've changed. You have grown. And the reason why you're not no longer attracted to old people from the past is because you don't do the things that you used to do. And so for some of you, you view this person their habits is a turner for you because you don't indulge in the activities that you once upon a time used to indulge in. Okay, and now we live in a society now where people are walking around infected, hiding the fact that they could suffer with STD or HIV or some sort of bacterial viral infection. We live in a society now where this whole world is just overcome with germs and bacteria. And so, for some of you Virgos, you are afraid of catching diseases and germs. And so, some of you view this person from the past as being filled with filth. You view the person as being filthy and disgusting because this is somebody who has slept around with multiple people and different partners, and for some, even the same sex. And so, you're not willing to put yourself a chance when it comes to dealing with somebody who hasn't led their lifestyle in a cleanly, in a clean fashion. And so that's another reason why you got the door closed on this person. Yeah, because the high priestess just came out. Okay, so yes, I can't make it up. Pay attention to the red flags, okay? Because it's like some people are thinking that they can bond you to them sexually through intimacy, but you've outgrown that, which you now are smart enough and strong enough and old enough to realize that the intimacy ain't even rocking with you like that no more because it wasn't even halfway that good in the beginning, even though there was a strong sexual chemistry there. It's like now you're just trying to live healthy. You want to eat healthy, live healthy, breathe healthy, and you're trying to be more positive and productive. You're seeking peace. And so some of you have now taken some time to really gain some sort of peace of mind when it comes to clarity and just being comfortable and content with you having your own peace of mind when it comes to your stability. Okay, with the Two of Wands, when it comes to making plans for the future, you're just wanting to seek peace, with balance. And so you're not dealing with anybody who's coming in with trash and, with the dirty behavior where this person is stuck on the past, still doing the same shit they did 10, 20, 50, 30 years ago, still doing the same shit. And so some of you are dealing with somebody who really hasn't changed. No matter how they try to dress it up on the outside, underneath all that shit on the inside, they still filthy as hell. Some of you are focused on business. It's like you're wanting to grow business wise, career wise. You're wanting to level up. You're wanting to level up. Some of you are really wanting to level up when it comes to your career status. That's where you're at. You're focused on your goals with the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're definitely, yeah, your mind is on career status, Virgo. For some of you, you're really trying to figure out a new avenue, a new direction, when it comes to climbing, saving, crawling, building, when it comes to where to put your pentacles, when it comes to where to put your coins at, how can you establish a second, third, fourth savings. And I feel like some of you are really trying to get down to the nitty gritty when it comes to, I need to put some change here, a few dollars here, a few dollars here. How could I start planning this investment where I could start, seeing my money and just really seeing my hard work? You're wanting to see it now. So it's like, okay, I don't just want to burn through my dollars. I want to be able to see what I'm growing. I want to be able to challenge this here new direction, this different direction, this new path. And that's why you're not really trying to get stuck on distractions right now. And so it's like not really so much as love, because if love ain't love don't pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? Sex don't pay the bills. Like sex is not building your bank account. Sex is not, giving you a 401k. Sex is not giving you a retirement, social security. You know what I mean? Sex is not giving you what it is you need. You feel me? And so it's like you need a little something more than that. Relationship can't stand on sex alone if it ain't coming with nothing else. Like I said, give it a thumbs up too, you guys. Don't just sit in the background, cross watches. If it resonates, feel free to get in the comment section and introduce yourself, okay? Give it a thumbs up. Give it a heart. You know what I'm saying? Where the heart's at? Where the thumbs at? You know, give it a thumbs up. If you feel like this story, you know, if you feel like this reading, you know, resonate with you, please give it a thumbs up. Some of you, the Emperor, okay? Now, you could be dealing with it, just like I said earlier, or this could be you coming in with the Emperor energy and bossing up, you know? Or you could be dealing with somebody who's in a higher power of authority, you know. But that King of Wands came out earlier, Virgo. But I'll try to come back and give you guys a bonus extended part two to kind of really see what's going on. But I already, like I said, I can kind of already see what's going on. You know, your mind is focused on your money right now. So it's like money on your mind on your money. I don't blame you. Career status. Love is show back up, Virgo. Some of you are dealing with a lover. Gemini placements don't have to be. Somebody can have Gemini placements. Some of you could be dealing with a lover. Past or present. I'm just, you know, I'm just a messenger. You know, somebody's really wanting to come in here thinking they feeling a bit intimidated, but they're wanting to kind of put forth some sort of effort now. Somebody's saying, give them a chance, you know, hear them out, take them back. But you're like, you don't have nothing in common. That's how you're looking at this person. You look at this person like the two of you just don't have nothing in common no more. That you're just not as compatible as what you thought because you got your mind on other things and this person is stuck in the bedroom. You know, no real growth with this individual. Because good sex is just that. You know what I'm saying? Once you bust a nut and get back up and wash that shit off, it's a done deal. So yes, like the Ten of Swords, Virgo. Some of you can really be dealing people stabbing you in the back multiple times. Maybe this person stabbed you in the back multiple times, or they feel as though you're stabbing them in the back. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. But I definitely feel like you're dealing with somebody who hasn't grown up. And you're looking for somebody who's a little more older, wiser, understanding, somebody who's a real adult, responsible, trustworthy, reliable, sincere, loyal, faithful, you know, respectful, clean, healthy, positive. You want somebody who has wisdom and growth and, you know, intelligence. You're looking for somebody who got a good head on their shoulder. They know what the fuck they want in life. That's not afraid to go after it. You know what I'm saying? Not somebody who's just trying to come in on the weekend, a one night stand, wham bam, think you mad just out the door. You need some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Where you and this person is actually going public together, being seen in the daylight. You know what I'm saying? Breakfast, lunch, and not having to hide you and keep you as a motherfucking secret. You know, not somebody who's gonna come through and just see you once a month. You know? You ain't got time for motherfuckers be ghosting you and blocking you and deleting you and then wanting to call you when they want to call you or pull up when they feel like they want to pull up. You know, wanting to always be at your house and your bed, but you don't know where the fuck they stay at. You know, you never met their family. You don't know shit about them, but they want to get all in your motherfucking business. And they want to lie to you, cheat on you, steal from you, beat on you, all that bullshit. Them days is over. You're done dealing with the con artist, the manipulator, the narcissist. Yeah, you done cut that shit loose a long time ago. Some of y'all are done with that shit. You're like, it's time for some new shit. You're ready to start traveling. You're ready to start saving, you know. You're ready for leadership. You're trying to boss up. Yeah, damn, I can't make it up. World card, death card together. Hangman, damn. Ten of Pentacles. I can't make this shit. You got something's coming to a complete end. The Death card with the World card. Closing out a cycle. Ten of Pentacles. You focus on long-term longevity, like I said. You know? When it comes to sacrifices, you like, yo, I'm done sacrificing. You know, even though with the Hangman energy, you could have had a hard time letting this shit go, but you ain't got a hard time letting that shit go no more. You focus on yourself with the Nine of Pentacles. God damn. Ace of Swords. New opportunities elsewhere. Yeah, Virgo. Like I said, some of you got Leo placements, the strength card. Your confidence is getting ready to start kicking back in because many of you are manifesting and you're trying to manifest something new. Okay? You're waiting for your ships to come in for sure. Some of you could be getting ready to travel for business or pleasure, like I said, with the Three of Wands. Okay? Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you're trying to achieve some sort of goals. I can't make it up, you guys. Page of Wands, you're ready for something new with the star card. Some of you can have Aquarius placements. You know we got this Aquarius moon coming into play, okay? That Aquarius moon, that retrograde Virgo. Okay, August season is definitely about change for my Virgos for sure. Some of you are going to have options with the Seven of Cups, so somebody could be weighing the options. Let me know how it resonates, you guys. Let me know. Let me know. Getting chats. I'm also doing personal readings at this time too. Okay, so I definitely will be taking appointments. Okay, so I'm now have room on my calendar for personal readings. So if you wish to book a personal reading, please feel free to do so. Yeah, the Eight of Swords, where the Lovers card keeps jumping the fuck back out for you. What's that about, Virgs? Why does the Lovers card want to keep showing up in y'all shit? What's that about? What's that about, you guys? What's that? What's going on with the Lovers card? Why do you guys keep getting the Lovers card? You know, Page of Pentacles, you're definitely tapping into your spiritual realm at this time. That's for damn sure. Queen of Pentacles, you're separating yourself from things that no longer, serve you. You're focused on your spiritual, yeah. Somebody's feeling stuck and trapped and isolated with the Eight of Swords. I mean, what's up? Is that what the Lovers card is all about? Virgo, you're coming in with the Empress. Three of Cups. Some of you could be getting ready to celebrate yourself real soon. Like, what's up? Y'all talk to me. What's the dealie with the Lovers card? Y'all are quiet. Y'all are not saying nothing. Y'all are just sitting in the back in the cut. Alright, I'm getting ready to let this go. We getting ready to cut this. Getting ready to end it. We kind of already know what's going on. The devil showed right back up in your reading again. This is somebody who's trying to bond you sexually. This is somebody who's trying to come in with a bottle. They feel like if they come in with a bottle of wine, bottle of liquor, a bag of weed. This is somebody who's coming in feeling like if they got if they coming in with trying to entice you, trying to tempt you. Well, if I come in here with a bag of weed for Virgo, because Virgo like to smoke weed, Virgo's into, Virgo love her wine. Virgo, me and Virgo used to drink them, liquor together. So it's somebody who's wanting to come in with a bottle of liquor, a bottle of wine, you know what I'm saying, a little herb. Feel like if they come in with a bag of weed and some liquor, you gonna let them in, come in and tap that. You know what I'm saying? That y'all had a little wild one night stand, and then they try to wrap you around a finger, and then start ghosting you and blocking you and deleting you, and then popping back up when they want to. Somebody's trying to entrap you and keep you stuck. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups is crazy because Seven of Pentacles, you focus on your harvest. You're paying close attention to your harvest when it comes to you really paying close attention to detail. So definitely be careful with those illusions. Focus on the facts. Because for somebody else, like I said, it's an illusion. For this other person, it's an illusion. They're painting this picture of all I gotta do is come in with a bottle, say all the right shit, bring a bag of weed, you know what I'm saying? The right music, light some candles, and tell Virgo what Virgo wants to hear. Get Virgo in the bed. For some, even do a sex spell. You know what I'm saying? Do come in with a little sex spell, love spell, and twist you right around their finger. Because for some of y'all, even when it comes to my Virgo males, whoever y'all are dealing with, y'all got some females out here that's really trying to do sex spells on y'all. You know, somebody's definitely trying to put blood in somebody's food. Yeah, somebody's getting ready to do something to make you so you're stuck to them and all you think about is them. Somebody's doing love spells. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's like, I know they could be burning candles on you. They're calling your name out. Somebody's doing sex. Somebody's doing a love spell, Virgo. You know, I see somebody writing your name down a piece of paper 7 times. They writing your name down 7 times, writing theirs down 7 times. You know, they're calling you in. They're manifesting you. They're trying to call you in. Yeah, they're using the spell work for sure. And Five of Wands, though, there's conflict here. Okay, again, Five of Wands. There's conflict, there's tension with the Five of Swords, deceit and deception and manipulation. Just like I said, somebody is stabbing somebody in the back with the Ten of Swords. I can't make it up, you guys. I wish I could, but I can't. Eight of Cups. Somebody's walking away, leaving the past behind them. Virgo, I'm gonna leave it there because these same cards keep coming out on y'all, all right? And y'all are quiet. Y'all are not really saying much to me, but you are dealing with a narcissist with the Seven of Swords. Somebody's spying on you. All right. Let's see. Getting ready to shut this down because it's just giving me the same energy. Some of you could be seeing 777. Seven could be a lucky number for some of you. But the Queen of Wands, you're definitely trying to take back your power in this here situation. You focus on things for sure. Yeah, Six of Wands with the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're focused on some sort of victory for yourself, Virgo. I'm gonna leave it there. Okay, I think we kind of got out. We got the 411. We already know what time it is. We know what's up. All right. Okay, you guys. I am out. Have a blessed one.